Hello, folks. We're back. We're in the Strait of Hormuz again. So last time we did a little bit of trolling and disabled an HQ-9 or an S-300 site, and the Chinese were not too happy about that. What the Chinese are doing in the Strait of Hormuz, I have no idea. But the situation this time is we're gonna take off and go patrol for some drones that have been operating illegally over the Strait of Hormuz. There seems to be a lot of drones in the news, so I thought it would be fun to go engage those. I'm expecting to be intercepted, and so I've brought an air-to-air loadout. Kind of explain what I'm doing beforehand. We have a little bit of an MFD issue over here. I'm going to turn the plane into air-to-air, and I'm going to turn up the brightness in a moment, because my goodness, it is dark. We're going to change this to the HSD, which is it's going to allow us at least to look at the whole situation. Then this is my FCR. I'm going to turn up the range, set the scan to 30 degrees. Put the scan to 2 bar, turn up the brightness. I'm going to steer the plane roughly to where our waypoints are, because that should give us a pretty good line to see if there's any tomfoolery going around that we can see there is, because my MFD is dark again. However, we do have 2 fuel tanks on us, kind of making us a little bit heavy. But I do see 2 MiG-29 radars on the RWR over there, so that screams J-11 to me. J-11 A, B, C, whatever, I don't know. So I'm going to ask AWACS what it's looking like at the moment. Okay. So that's pretty bad. So is that hitch. So I'm gonna ask Overlord again for a picture just to see if it updates.
Request picture. Infield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, 2 groups. First group at Bulls 318 4100 at 48,000. Additional group at Bullseye 321 4110 at 35,000.
All right. And we can see him on the MFD. So as we can see him on the MFD, we've got a pretty clear picture of who we're going to be engaging. So I'm going to steer the plane over on to them, and we will engage them promptly. So it looks as though we have 2 separate bandits that are coordinating to intercept us. And it's pretty hostile, so I'm going to set the scan to 1 bar so that I can see them at more extreme ranges. And we'll have them in that little bracket. I'm also going to set it to 10 degrees. The reason I'm doing that is so that I get faster updates. I'm also going to go and engage these bandits with my wingman. I'm not going to do it alone. Now, he's going to tell us which one he's going for, and it looks like the first bandit. The first bandit at about 36,000 feet, as we can see on the MFD. So I'm going to focus on the one at 42,000 feet, I guess. So that guy's at 42,000 feet. That's pretty extreme. So we're gonna do our thing, and hopefully, oh, okay, he's down to 38,000 feet, or Angel's 38, so that's cool. Kind of spooked myself with the zoom there for a moment. Oops. So I'm going to set my scan to 30 degrees again. And I'm going to set it to 2 bar, make it a little bit more normal, because we are going to be Fox 3ing these guys, and I do have to notch. Their missiles. So I'm going to point the nose up. You can see we see the first on radar, but the second one is the one we're going after, remember? So I might engage the first as well. Who knows? now we can see the second one on radar. That's cool. So I'm going to beam him with cancer-causing radiation, and we got a lock on him. So, from the ladder on the right side of my HUD, we have 1,150 knots closure, and our missile will go active in 50 seconds. So I'm going to straighten out the plane, give us as much launch speed as we can, because we're pretty high in the air. It's going to loft itself anyways. And Fox 3? That's pretty early. That goes active in about 39 seconds. But he's already fired at me, so... And calmly notch the missile, firmly grasp it in your hand. I'm gonna calmly notch the missile and say a quick prayer. Because that always, this always, like... this always gives me some sort of anxiety. So there is a missile launch after me. I'm notching the missile, which means I'm putting distance between myself and the missile. I'm also ascending with afterburner. There we go. All right, now we can defend because it says T-15. I'm gonna jettison my fuel tanks just to be safe, and I'm going to gain as much speed and lose as much altitude as possible. We are just going. We are flat. We are flat out. I don't know if that term translates. I'm gonna dump a few things of chaff in its face. I think that's the missile. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, that's the missile. That okay, it's not often you see the missile go past you. Cool. I think so. Both of those bandits are down. You heard my wingman. My wingman has told us that they have both perished. But I'm getting a ping from a JF-17, so that's not ideal. That's not ideal. So I tell my boy to come back, rejoin my formation. Cool. Now we're gonna get ourselves reset. I have 3 Fox 3s left, so that is definitely enough. We got 2 bandits, one at Angels 36 and one at Angels 34, so we're gonna reset ourselves, face towards them, and get ourselves squared away to engage these guys. So that involves putting myself at a good angle, resetting this this FCR, fire control radar, and there we go. So now we've got a good good setup going on again. I'm going to tell my guy to engage bandits. I accidentally double-clicked there. That was really bad. And he's going to tell us which one he's going after. And of course he's going for the first bandit again. Woohoo! Great. I get to be chased down by another missile. I'm so happy about it. I love it. I love it a lot. I don't love it a lot, actually. So what that means is you can see that one of the contacts is splitting off and is behind. I'm going to mirror that, except I am the leader of the group. So the guy will probably fire at me if I'm high in the sky, so I'm going to fire at him as a diversion, if I can even lock him up. Oh my god. Alright. So if we were to fire a missile at him right now, which I'm going to do that, because I have terrible ideas. I'm going to fire a missile at him to distract him, while my wingman's missile is probably going to be the one that hits him. This makes him defend more, and if he shoots at my wingman, it's not going to hit him. Now, we can't forget about the other one in the back, so I'm going to unlock him before it goes active, before my missile goes active, because again, it's a diversion. And I'm going to try and find the second one on radar. I have no doubt that he will hit this guy. I have absolutely no doubt that he's going to hit this guy. There we go. There it is. Boom. Cool. Again, if you can make a bandit go defensive and not shoot at you while you've shot at him, major advantage. Major advantage. Anyways, can't see the other guy on radar yet. That's because our brackets are completely too low and, well, too high. So you can see 59 and 39. We're looking at those feet and thousands on the radar. So I'm going to turn that down just a bit. And now we can see him. Perfect. So I'm going to lock him up. Missile goes active in 17, Fox 3. And now we play the waiting game. Oh my god, he shot a Fox 2 at him. Now we just wait. I don't think he's gonna have the opportunity to get a shot off, and if he does, it's gonna be at my wingman. But I'm just gonna ready a Fox 2 just in case. He's defensive, and pop. There he goes. I saw that missile come in too. I don't know if that's gonna translate over YouTube, but I don't see any other threats on radar, so I think we should go look for those drones. Reminder. As we get our AWACS involved, I'm going to ask before we dope, but reminder that this game is absolutely beautiful. ED has done a fantastic job on the clouds and atmosphere. We're clear for now, and I'm going to dive down here and look at this. Look at this. Tell me that this is not fantastic looking. I'm gonna tell my wingman to rejoin, and we're gonna go on a drone hunt. Don't think we don't know how to weed them out. So these drones should be around here somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, they're on radar. That was so convenient. That was so good, dude. I was gonna like make a fool of myself, but we got one locked up now. Cool. We do have to like check that these are drones because there are civilian aircraft that are flying around. So I'm gonna go on my targeting pod and realize that we can't see anything because it's A, too dark, and B, I think we're looking at a cloud. Yeah, we're definitely looking at a cloud. Look at that. Where you just can't see anything, bro. That's terrible. If he's in a cloud, we're kind of screwed. Because you can't visually identify him. So I am flying aggressively toward him. Now, if it was another plane, I would be a little bit spooked. But there's also two more to the left. I can see the little indicator dots. Pull out the Fox 2, and I am pretty confident that that is a drone. Yep. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna pull him up here, pull him into the HUD. Fox 2. Let's wait for it to get optimal. Fox 2. Bonk. One down. I'm gonna tell my wingman to engage the rest of the bandits. Cool. Alright, now I see another one. It is off to the left. I know that is very hard to see over YouTube. I see another two. There are two of them. And my wingman has killed one. Cool. And there's another one. Right here. Swap, lock him up, and Fox 2. Bonk. Splash 3 drones. The other one is a Cessna, I think, or like a civilian aircraft. Yeah, it's a civilian aircraft. It's leaving. Nice. That's it. That's all she wrote. Next time we're gonna be doing Rising Squall, and look at this game, dude.